Obviously, yeah, we had a brilliant win over Catalans on Saturday night. You went back to half-back, worked with Kevin Brown there. You obviously done that a lot previously. Was that a comfortable switch for you?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I played 7.5 years at Super League level at scrum half, so it's not something new. And me and Kev were half-backs together in 2009 when we reached the Challenge Cup final and came third in the league. So yeah, it's not something new. It's something we're probably just gonna have to just keep doing really until Bruffy returns in 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, for me, it's just I've probably just got to iron out a few little things different that I do at hooker that I do at scrum half.
So obviously this Saturday it's Wigan, they're the champions, and they build it as the big 1-3. We'll have a big travelling crowd, they'll have a lot of fans there. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, obviously these are the games you want to play in, really. You know, going to the stadium's a big brand new stadium with a packed house with a great atmosphere, and hopefully Huddersfield, we'll take a lot of fans with us. I know the last couple of years we've had some good victories, and the fans have been pretty vocal and got behind us there. So yeah, hopefully we can have the same result, a good win over there, and hopefully our fans will get behind us.
Yeah, so what sort of qualities do Wigan show that make them such a good side?
They play a lot like they do, like Melbourne Storm do in the NRL. They're very, I wouldn't say robotic, but they all know the jobs, the roles within the team, and they all do them really well. So I'd probably say obviously they've got a lot of great individuals within the team, but it's probably as a team that they play so well. As you saw last week against St Helens, they were very clinical. They did the little things well. So yeah, it's going to be a tough match.
As you've already mentioned, we've had some really good wins there in the last few years while you've been at the club. Does that give the players confidence that they can go there and do the same again?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, why not? You learn from your past experiences, and our past experience over the last few years have been good there. So yeah, it's touch wood. Hopefully we'll have the same result again. But it's a place that you want to go and play. You want to go and play the best stadiums against the best teams in front of packed houses. So for us, really, as players, we're relishing it, really.
Your first came back from injury was here on a Friday night against Wigan. Again, we narrowly lost. Do you think the team, and probably yourself as well, have progressed from that point?
Well, I think I definitely have, yeah. I'd had a shoulder and elbow reconstruction, and it was my first game back, so yeah, I were probably a little bit rusty. I didn't think I played too bad for my first game back, but yeah, I've progressed and become better as a player. I think we as a team have, but I think undoubtedly Wigan will as well. I think they'll have developed as a team, and looking how they played against St Helens, they seem to be coming into some good form. So yeah, both teams seem to be doing well, and it all bodes well.
I guess a lot of people will be expecting a big forward battle on Saturday. They've got some big guys, but the likes of Earl, Griffin, Mason and Larne Patrick are really fronting up for us at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got a dominant pack. That's without Luke O'Donnell as well, which obviously he's a formidable player. So yeah, we're going good at our pack at the moment, but so are theirs. They do the little things well. They wrestle well. They make it slow. They make sure they get 3 men in the tackle and dominate you. So probably on the night it's going to be whichever pack plays best. That team will win.
Yeah, we end up getting the right result. We played some good footy in some periods, and there was some small periods where we'd like to do a little better. But at the end of the day, we got the result, which is the main thing against a very good side.
So obviously this Saturday it's Wigan, the current champions, and what kind of areas make them such a quality side?
Oh, they got some things from an attacking point of view and defensive point of view, which they do consistently well, and all the players in their squad seem to know their systems and know their roles, and they do it well consistently. So to break them down, it takes a bit of work, but we'll get there with a bit of confidence.
So last year we went there and won in a really high intensity game. Although it was a separate season, does that give the guys a little bit of confidence that they can go there?
Oh look, we've got one or two different players last year, but the stuff they're doing's quite similar, and whilst you know what's coming, you got to stop it, don't you? And they sort of know what we're going to be doing, and they'll be out doing their best to stop it. But the history of both clubs suggests that the results vary. It's not like one side's dominated the other. Even obviously when Wigan, and Huddersfield were down low on the table and Wigan were up quite high. In the years gone by, I think Huddersfield have generally fared well against Wigan because we've generally got lots of their offcasts, I suppose, if you like to put it, players that Wigan didn't want, so the players have always generally got up for the Wigan games. Things have changed a little bit now, where obviously Huddersfield sort of putting themselves into a top 4 position, and Wigan are the current champions. So both sides would be confident of doing well, and we'll go there with confidence. And last year's win, probably confirms our belief.
And I guess the message to the players is to stay as consistent as possible, and imagine the league table will look after itself if we do that.
Yeah, look, if we play well, if we prepare well, and we play well, and work hard for each other, we generally give ourselves a reasonable shot at things. And the table probably suggests at the moment that us and Wigan and a few other sides, Warrington and St Helens, were a little bit more consistent than others, and that's what the table reads. So probably can't be telling lies.
And the game here at the Galfan was another close one, but they got the win on that night. But we probably went far off, were we?
No, we went a long way away. They were definitely a touch better. It was 14-6, I think, with 2 or 3 minutes to go, which we had a few chances where they defended extremely well, and there's probably 1 or 2 things we would have liked to have done a touch better. But on the night, they got the result. They probably deserved it. They were a touch better, but I think both sides showed that night that I don't think there's a great deal between us.
Yeah, I think every front row relishes a tough game up front, and Catalans didn't let us down. It was a very physical game, and at points they were on top of us, and obviously we were on top of them. Obviously, it was a very, very, very good game for us, and we came away with a win.
So obviously this Saturday we're looking at facing the champions Wigan, and they build it as the big 1-3. We're sure to take plenty of fans. They will as well. How much are you looking forward to that game?
I can't wait. Like I say, it's a good mark for myself. I think it's my 50th game, so very fortunate to be playing in it, and it's going to be another massive battle, and I'm sure hopefully that plenty of Huddersfield fans will turn up as well as Wigan, and it'll be a great contest.
So what areas has Brownie and the rest of the guys identified of where Wigan are strong this week?
They're strong all over. Wigan, they've got every player can turn up and do something individually, and we're fully aware of that, and we've just got to be on our game at the day, and ramp up and play well ourselves.
Yeah, so obviously last year we had a really good win over at DW Stadium. I don't know if that was one you was involved in, but does that give the boys confidence that we can go there and do the same again?
Yeah, definitely. We know what we can do ourselves, and we know what they're capable of. I think, like I say, it's just putting it together in practice, and then obviously on game day turning up and playing well.
So obviously, like yourself, Keith Mason, Dal Griffin, El Crouch, you seem to have formed a really good combination recently. You enjoying playing alongside those big guys?
Yeah, loving it. Like I say, at the moment I've been playing probably more with Keith and Daryl. I've been coming on for the Earl after spells, and like I say, everyone's individual, and they all add something to the pack, and we've got a great pack. So it's really enjoyable while playing out there.
Yeah, so what's your aspirations for the rest of the year? Is it just to stay consistent and try and keep your spot there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just keeping that spot cemented, because, like I say, as Luke O'Donnell's coming back, and we've got plenty of players missing out, and who can do just a great job. So it's just keeping that spot and playing well. And
obviously, as you've already said, your 50th appearance, I'd imagine it's one of them that's probably flown by in the last couple of years, but pleased to have got to 50 for the club?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great game, and I'm very fortunate that Nathan Brown's given me the opportunity and believed in me to play so many games.